This is one of the stadiums they have that will be confirmed that they have inside the game. This new free-to-play game is something that you never heard about, but if you haven't, you're missing out on this. Checking out the Goals trailer they have released, the animations and the player models, I am so impressed. These guys are actually taking on FIFA and PES like no tomorrow, even joining with UFL. If you don't know about this, but the guy who founded Goals Game was a CSGO pro, so he always wanted to play competitively and always realized that there is no competitive playing sports game out there that's regarding football. So Goals Game will specifically focus on the competitive sides of things. That makes it a better game, and a competitive game will always have lesser bugs compared to others. These visuals that we are seeing in the background right now is insane, and I cannot wait on this game when it releases. I mean, look at this stadium. It is in the middle of the street. Not sure which country though, but it looks like Brazil, I guess. But it looks awesome, to be honest. And the second one they are showing here is in the middle of a forest. This is something that is really new and I've never seen inside the football gaming space. Users have been playing in the same looking stadiums for decades, and we want to offer some unique looking backgrounds that differ from the typical looking stadiums in order to further enhance the visual user experience and offer variety within each game in which users participate. The possibility of playing in a classic stadium will be maintained while providing an opportunity to play in an amazing background not necessarily associated with football. We aspire to always provide a good lighting in all stadiums and pitches, and the visual backgrounds will not affect the gameplay in any way. When I started researching about this game, I came across a very different feeling, and that was uniqueness. Goals Game is something that I do not see every day. Their player styles, their unique way of game design is changing the space of football gaming. You think I'm over-exaggerating? Hear me out. The team at Goals is making a system where your players in your ultimate team will age in 2 weeks. Imagine that. You can make a team with 18-year-olds and they become 34 in 2 weeks, and then you start again. Just imagine this feature. Every player playing this game can make their custom players that do not resemble like Mbappe or Ronaldo, but their own unique players. You can create a player by inserting a DNA of Mbappe inside a custom player, and he will run like Mbappe, but he will still be your unique player. But he will retire after 2 weeks. You can keep these retired players in your club as club legends. Goals Game is one of the most unique things I've ever seen. They explain in their small documentaries on their channel, explaining that Goals Game will have the mechanics that do not resemble real life football. They don't want their game to be realistic. They are looking for a game to be fun and enjoyable. They want players to enjoy the game in their own fun way and not be bogged down with realistic deflections. The company also talks about FIFA and PES in their video. They are very well aware of their community and the problems we are facing with these games. They said the players who play FIFA and PES have a problem whenever they start the season of the game. It only lasts 3 months or so, and then the players become unusable and everybody owns mega teams in 3 months and the game cycle ends. But this game is changing up the space and giving a new opportunity to be more creative regarding those games who become boring after we attain the best players in the game. They also have another route that these guys are taking. They want to give the development process in the hands of the community. Now you may be thinking, what does this mean? I'll explain. The community has been given a small beta build that is released already, and you can even play it right now if you go to their Discord. The point of this build is to take the feedback from the community. The CEO of the game says they want to create a collaboration with the community, giving the community the game really early and asking the community to get back with the feedback that will improve the game in the long run. The founders of the game have also added Gerard Piqué to invest in the company. Gerard Piqué invested his money in the game as he was told by this project by a friend, and he's really excited that the team at Goals is not using any real players in the game. Gerard Piqué literally says in the video that he has been playing FIFA and is bored of it now, and he knows the football gaming space is wide open and there's no other game than FIFA. So Piqué, a part owner of this game, now has invested in this game big time and wants the game to achieve insane heights. He says after having children, his life became so busy that he was never been involved with video games in the last 5 years. But after this game is completed, he wants to be a consumer of this game himself. The CEO CEO of this game, on the other hand, was really good at playing FIFA 12, and in his interview he says that he knows that FIFA is getting worse and worse every year and the football community deserves something new. He says just like Rocket League, this game is going to make no sense, but it's gonna be so fun and competitive. This is so interesting to see. And you know what's interesting? We managed to cut the World Cup trophy in two halves, and here's a video explaining what's inside the World Cup trophy.